Next vehicle, Mike and Christine Babcock, 1938 Pontiac Coupe.
Yes,
Welcome
sir.
to Big
How are
Boyz
you?
Toyz. Christina, welcome. Tell me a little bit about your car, Mike.
It's an old 38 Pontiac. Kind of fascinating. Everything I've done to it since I picked it up has been Pontiac. That's the way the people built it about 20 years ago. The color is actually 22 years old, the paint job on it. When we got it, it was right up to the windows. It was green with moss. We cleaned it up,
Gosh.
put a little clear coat on it, and it's come out looking pretty good. Fascinating color, the old candy apple
Now, why was
red.
it green? They left it sitting? Or?
Yes, it was parked under some trees, tires were flat, and it was just a wannabe.
Now, where y'all from?
Houston, Texas.
Is that where you found it, right outside of Houston?
Yes,
or?
sir. Yes, sir. We've been all over with the car. We've driven it over here. We missed the first year. Other than that, we've been here every year. We felt pretty sad last year that we wasn't able to,
Right.
with the storm and everything. God bless all these people. They've really done a good
Right.
job to come back.
I come down here October last year. I did a big show back in Talladega, and I came down and brought 4 or 5 trailers full of goods and met the car club that actually puts on Cruising the Coast. We had to meet out near the interstate because you couldn't get in here, and opened it up. Anybody needs something, come get it. And 2 days we stayed here, and then I had the city take me down with a camera crew. We filmed, and people wouldn't believe the devastation a year ago. Now, when you go down through here now, you'll see this is tore up. I mean, it's 90% better than what it was in October last
That's
year.
what I can envision.
So,
It's
This
amazing.
church, when I come, all that was just big holes. They've repaired a lot of it. There's another one that was right here, it's gone. I
Yes,
mean,
sir.
the side of the church, it was a big part here. It had holes right through the middle of it. And everything here was gone. It just looked like an atom bomb went
Yes,
off,
sir.
is what it looked like.
We had one right behind it that was supposed to hit Houston. We survived it, so we got lucky.
What size motor and all you have in here?
It's got a tune port out of an 87 GTA Pontiac with a 700 R4 transmission. And rear end is a Positrack, all 4-disc brakes. It's a good cruiser. It drives good.
Got it where you can start and stop.
Yes, sir.
Because I tell people all the time, the starting and the going ain't the problem. The stopping's the
Yes,
problem.
sir.
But, back when we was teenagers, we didn't have a problem stopping with drum brakes.
I can't remember that far back.
I
It's been a long
can.
time ago.
I can.
But it was true. Them old cars back then were fascinating to me. That's why I got this one.
I think we got kind of spoiled with these brakes,
Yes, sir.
driving these new cars that we got. And we forgot about the old drum brakes that will stop.
Right.
And they was a whole lot easier to work on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Put a pair of brake shoes on and go.
It's a lot of fun. It's been on the street and on the oval track up in Fort Worth. It's just been around a little bit, and it's just so much fun to drive. It's just dependable.
How long did it take y'all to do the work you done to it?
I've probably worked on it off and on over the last 8 years for hundreds of hours. Just a hobby.
Now it's ready to go. All you do is
Yes, sir.
now it's just cosmetics and stuff
Yes,
like
sir.
that.
Yes, sir.
Does he let you drive it?
Once in a while I get to
Does
drive.
he let you wash it?
Yes, that
Yeah.
he does.
She can wash and vacuum it out, I bet you.
Yes, sir.
But they're good at washing. A woman can wash a car better than any man because she uses that attention to detail. It'd be one little speck of sand. She's, I got to get that. They ain't going to leave nothing there. They're going to get it all. What else you want to do to it?
I'm looking to put a LT1. I've got a newer motor that I'd like to put in there. I'd just like to go a little faster in that first 1,000 feet. I'd
Yeah.
like to go a little bit quicker.
You ain't worried about the long haul. You want to
No.
take off right now.
Just a little quicker. Just get started quicker, that's all.
Was the mags and all on it? Did you pick them out?
No, we picked them out. I had some others on there, about 3 pairs. That's about the 3rd pair, so.
You always got to change them up, don't you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just changes the look a little bit.
Tell you what, good looking vehicle. Appreciate you being on the show.
Thank you very much, sir.
Christine, appreciate you coming up. We'll be right back with Big Boyz Toyz. Let me tell you about the best kept secret in Northeast Alabama. Cider Ridge Golf Club in Oxford, Alabama is one of the most beautiful golf courses you will ever play on. They have a pro shop with special prices on some of the most popular name brands of golf and equipment. With a banquet room and staff, they can also handle any type of golf tournament or just a corporate or small group function. Lonnie Reese, the PGA Pro and manager, also has golf lessons for people of all ages. Call or visit Saddle Ridge Golf Club today. Tell them you heard about them on Big Boyz Toys and receive a special discount on that next great round of golf. Big Chiefs RV sells parts and service right here in the old Anniston Airport building. Anniston Airport Boulevard, Oxford, Alabama. I tell you what, any kind of camper, RV, motorhome, you name it, Eddie Brown and his staff have it. From Gulfstream, Timber Lodge, Ford Trail, Genesis, they got all parts and accessories. Anything you need accessory-wise for your RV or your camper, they have it right there. Give Eddie a call today at 1-800-335-3617. Tell him Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toys told you to call. This day and time, a person's vehicle is their pride and joy, and when you want to add special accessories to that pride and joy, I know the place you need to go. Cutting Edge Auto Performance on Hammock Drive in Oxford is a one-stop headquarters for all these accessories. They carry JVC, Power Base, and Kenwood, and can order any stereo brand that's out there on the market. They also have performance parts for trucks such as toolboxes, grills, tunnel covers, and bed liners. Window tinting, they're number one in this area on window tinting. They also install remote starts and alarms for all vehicles. Hey, and the great part is professional installation on everything they sell. Stop by their showroom today or call them and tell them Barry Miller sent you by. The next time you plan a special event of any kind and you need portable toilets, hand washing stations, or the holding tanks, Max Vacs here in Oxford, Alabama on Hamrick Drive is the ones you turn to. They operate 24/7 and have several trucks, about 40 of them, and can handle all of your portable sanitation needs from start to finish of your special event. So call Rhonda, Chad, or Randall today at Max Vacs and tell them Barry Miller told you to give them a call. Ray City Diner, exit 168 off of I-20 on Highway 77 right there in Lincoln, Alabama. Best steaks around. I tell you what, Wanda McKeag and her staff have great food in this restaurant. They are open 24 hours a day, breakfast served 24 hours a day. Each and every week, steak special. You guys working down in that area, she has lunch specials each and every day. Also, now through October, bike night every Tuesday night from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Tuesday night. You guys bring the bikes out, listen to music, enjoy the great food. We'll see you at Ray City Diner in Lincoln, Alabama. Next vehicle, Al Goucher, 1999 Plymouth Prowler with a luggage rack. Welcome to Big Boyz Toys. Tell me about your car, Al.
It's 1999 Plymouth Prowler, 3.5, 253 horsepower originally before the Paxton supercharger. I believe they say it's about 325 horsepower now. Just some minor modifications to the inside. The trailer is like the trunk, luggage compartment, like you said. It was offered with the car if you wanted to purchase it when you bought the car. Just a fun car to drive, not a whole bunch of horsepower like these serious hot rods, but I call it my hot rod with a warranty.
Hot rod with a warranty.
Hot rod with a warranty.
Now, where are you from?
Covington, Louisiana.
So you drive it everywhere you go?
No, it's just a weekend toy. I've got 2 or 3 toys. It's just one of them that if the sun's out and it hadn't rained in quite a while and I'm off for work, I'll jump in it and go somewhere.
I mean, like going to cruising the coast and all, you drive it?
Oh, yes, yes, we drive it.
You don't haul it?
No.
It'd be kind of tough to haul it with a trailer and all, wouldn't it? You could probably do it, though.
What's that?
You get a big trailer.
I've hauled it. I've detailed the whole thing real good for World of Wheels a couple of times. In fact, I put a big display up, and when I get finished doing all that detailing, I'll put it on a trailer and I'll bring it to World of Wheels at the Superdome on a trailer. So it can be trailers.
My luck, if I'd done that, it rained on the way.
That's why I did it. It did rain. It was completely covered.
I mean, that's what I mean. I had to put it in closed trailer because if I detailed it completely, it would rain between here and that church and get it dirty.
That's my kind of luck.
It's my luck.
Yeah.
Now, what color you call that?
It's just Prowler purple. It's actually a purple that they came out with for the Prowlers. And when you go to buy the color to touch something up or paint something like I've got in the inside, some additional stuff I had painted, you actually ask for Prowler purple.
Yeah. Now, Prowlers only come in so many different colors, right?
7, it's either 7 or 8. I know them all not off the top of my head, but yeah, there's about 7 or 8 different colors.
Because I see a lot of red ones, see a lot of yellow ones, see a lot of purple ones.
I think
black.
red, yellow, and I want to say the other color that's the most common one is black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Prowler red, everybody talks about. They talk about that deep red color.
It's a nice color. In fact, I like the yellows too. They joked me about this one when I bought it and I was going to get it. They told me they made a mistake and the car actually came in yellow. I said, I don't want a yellow car. And when I got there, it was purple. I was happy, but then when they came out with the yellow ones, I'm sorry, it wasn't yellow.
I got a yellow one. I kind of like it.
Oh, I love that color.
You know,
That's
yellow.
the color of my Viper.
You know, yellows look good to me. You can't hide, but they look good.
Them. I love them.
Anything else you want to do to it? You leave it stock just like it is?
Well, it's far from stock. I mean, all the interior has been modified. The bra, Cal Customs does a bunch of the bras for us. I've painted the bumpers because the ugly gray bumpers that came on it were pretty ugly looking, so I've painted those. We've done some modifications to the exhaust. Other than that, pretty much of it's pretty stock.
Now they come out, Chrysler come out with these to kind of have like a roadster look, but a Chrysler look, right?
Right.
And how does it drive on the road? Because people ask when they see it, they're going to say, them rods sticking everywhere. I bet that thing bounces to death.
It's like any sports car. It's rough. It handles fantastic as far as turns or speed or quick reaction, but it's rough.
It's going to be a rough ride no matter what.
Oh, yes. Any sports car, I
And
think.
you got what, 20s on the back, 22?
20 on the back, 17 on the front. The trailer came with 15s with plastic hubcaps. You couldn't tell they were caps from a distance, but I thought it looked kind of funny, so I put the 20s on the trailer, jacked the trailer up, and I had to space them out so they'd fit. But
The trailer hold a lot? Or?
it's huge. It reminds me of my 60 Chevrolet when I was a kid, where we had about 6 people in the trunk to go to the drive-in.
Because it don't looks like it's deep. It goes in an angle, but it's real.
It's very deep, very big.
And you can carry enough to last a while.
Oh, yeah.
Tell you what, good looking vehicle. Appreciate you being on the show.
Thank you, sir.
We'll be right back. Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toys. You see the sponsors on this backboard? These sponsors is what brings Big Boyz Toys to you each and every week. If it wasn't for the sponsors and the car owners, you wouldn't be watching Big Boyz Toys 6, 7 times a week there in your home. And it's a new show each and every week. We're getting our calendar ready for 2007 right now. If you've got a car show coming up and we're not booked that day, I'll try my best to be there. And if you want to be a sponsor of Big Boyz Toys, give me a call today. 283-4404, area code 256, and say, hey, I want to be a part of the #1 show in Northeast Alabama.
Looking for great savings on new and pre-owned cars and trucks? Then head on over to Ron Newton Pontiac Cadillac GMC. Our courteous and knowledgeable sales team is ready to show you our huge selection of cars and trucks at out-the-door prices. Don't settle for our competition's offer. At Ron Newton Pontiac Cadillac GMC, we're committed to sales, service, and customer satisfaction. So head on over to Ron Newton's. We'll treat you right. That's Ron Newton Pontiac Cadillac GMC, top of the hill, Quintard.
Hey everybody, it's Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toys. On behalf of Alice Martin and the staff of Alice Martin for Probate Judge, she would like to thank everyone for their votes in November. The votes of the people is what put Alice Martin in the Probate Judge's office. She won by tremendous margin back November the 7th. Alice said if in any way she can be of assistance to you or the Probate Judge's office, just feel free to give her a call or stop by her office on Noble Street in Anniston.
Oxford Lumber and Ace Hardware in Oxford and Talladega, Alabama is your #1 location for all of your home building needs or just that special project around the house. They have items from the smallest nail to the biggest truss on top of your roof and everything in between. They can take blueprints of your new home and supply everything needed to build that home from start to finish. And the special thing about it, Oxford Lumber and Ace Hardware, they deliver everything they sell. They also have all types of power tools and general tools for any type of job. So stop by one of the locations today, either Oxford or Talladega. Tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toys sent you by.
Oh, I can feel it. They're out there somewhere. Just have to keep our eyes open.
Think it'll be today?
I don't know. We'll be ready.
Win the ultimate reward, up to $150,000 by using your rewards card only at IP Hotel and Casino. More than you expect.
Bates Food Mart right on Quintard Avenue, right beside China Luck before you go into Anniston. BP dealer for this area. Stop by and see Victor or Danielle Bates today for all of your convenience store needs. They have cigarette specials each and every week. Coke specials, whether it be the 12-pack or the liter, they're always on special at Bates Food Mart. Hey, also you notice he's got just about anything you need in that store. Snacks, cold beer, wines, all kinds of wines, specialty wines. Stop by today, see him, tell him Barry Miller and Big Boyz Toyz sent you by. You know, Piggly Wiggly, that's a name you've heard ever since you was a child. I've heard it since I was a child. It's a grocery store above all grocery stores. It has just about anything you want in the Piggly Wiggly stores. Go by the local Piggly Wiggly store in Odenville, Center, Cedar Bluff, Collinsville, and the brand new store down in Asheville, and tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toyz sent you by, and you want to see how much money you can save on your grocery bill. They have a meat department and a fresh produce department in each and every store, fresh produce each and every day, and they cut their meat right there on their location. Tell them I sent you by. Next vehicle, tell you what, all you people back in Alabama, you ain't here, you missed it. Bet you ain't seen one of these in a long time. I don't care how old you are. James and Carol Evans. James, welcome to Big Boyz Toyz. Carol.
Thank you, sir.
1957 Mercury Turnpike Cruiser.
Correct.
That's a long name on a car.
Yeah, that's a long car, too. Love every foot of it.
Love every foot of the car. Tell me about your car a little bit.
Well, I've owned this car for 26 years. Since 1980, I bought that car in Arcadia, Florida. And it was in original condition when I bought it. I changed the color and added on a few things. And over the years, we've enjoyed it. This car carries a 368 cubic inch Lincoln engine. And they made 7,212, I believe, two-door hardtops. A total of 16,000 something, four-door hardtop, two doors, and convertibles. I forget just what the number is, but
How many to make with the double headlights?
all Turnpike cruisers had the dual headlights. That was standard equipment on the Turnpike cruiser. Now, that could be ordered as optional on any of the other models, but I understand there was like 7 states had a law against the dual headlight. They couldn't sell them in 7 different states, including Canada. And if you see one of these that was made in Canada, it'll have single lights. It won't have
So
dual
actually,
lights.
they made them. If they made them for Canada, you had to take one of the lights off. Well, 2 of them.
Yeah.
That didn't make a lot of sense, did it?
Well, no, you didn't have to take them off. They just didn't allow them to sell them with dual headlights. They had the regular Mercury fenders.
Now, where are y'all from?
Richland, Mississippi.
So y'all drive it everywhere you go.
We drove it here. Yeah.
How many miles is it?
Oh, like 175.
That ain't bad.
Not bad.
It's
at
a good
all.
cruising ride.
Good cruising.
How's that thing ride out on the road? 'Cause it's
Oh,
huge.
it floats along like a ship. Yeah, it floats. It rides good. It really
Explain the
rides.
little thing back here on the back, right in the middle, the little emblem.
That is nothing but an ornament. Now, the pace car convertible had that. That's what they spin off from the pace car convertible that year. And when they started putting it on the pace car, well, they started putting it on all other Turnpike cruisers.
Now, you
And
said
it
you
was
had it
just a-
repainted. What painted? What was it? What color was it?
Original color of that car was called a moon mist yellow, pale yellow. And
don't
when I
blame
bought it, I said that's got to go.
Don't blame me for painting it.
I said that color.
It still had the white here.
Yeah. Now, optional equipment on some of these cars, it was gold perforated metal that went into that insert. That was optional equipment. These cars had a lot of options, like power windows, air conditioning, automatic lubrication system. Just mash a button on the dash and it would lubricate all the grease fittings.
And
Where did you get the grease gun from? The grease gun stays?
It was under there. It was a hydraulic system that went down like this.
So actually, if you had the system, you could push a button and it greases all the grease fittings on that car by itself.
That's correct.
Push a button.
One push of that arm would grease all the fittings. Another option was Long John cruiser skirts, named for that car. And but I don't have cruiser skirts on this one.
Now, how does the venting system work on it to get air in it?
The little antenna, horizontal antennas up there, that's the most often asked question. It was no more than just ornament, but it is functional. It's behind it, it's got little knobs that you open and the fresh air passes through.
Passes right through the front.
Then the rear window, that's electric operated. That was standard equipment on the, that's what made the Turnpike Cruiser different, really, was that reversed
Let the
electric
window down and
window.
go.
That's exactly right.
Excuse me. Tell you what, it's a great vehicle. I know you're proud of it. Appreciate you being on the show.
Thank you,
thank
sir.
you for coming up. Before they go, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for watching Big Boyz Toys this week. We're in Gulfport, Mississippi, cruising the coast. If you didn't come down this year, you missed it, but for the next few weeks, you're going to see more cars from here. We got a couple of more days to film. As I say each and every week, remember these sponsors. The sponsors on this backboard and the car owners are what make Big Boyz Toys possible. We're in our 5th year. You don't stay 5 years and you don't stay #1 in the state of Alabama without the sponsors and the car owners. Tell everybody goodbye.
Goodbye.
We'll
Thank
see
you
next
very
time on
much.
Big Boyz Toys.
Good to be back this year.